Hi friends, watching movie reviews with Raghuram. I watched AADUJEEVITHAM, the goat life on big screen, friends. First of all, I would tell, give this man, PRITHVIRAJ SUKUMARAN, a national award. Send this movie to the Oscars. Friends, this is one of the fantastic, brilliantly made survival thriller I have watched. This is phenomenal. This is phenomenal creative work at its best. What performance by PRITHVIRAJ SUKUMARAN, what performance by all other actors. Even just see those two actors who are accompanying PRITHVIRAJ SUKUMARAN in the survival story. They too have given such wonderful performances, friends. This is the Indian cinema at the best. This is Malayalam cinema at the best. This is what you call it as cinema making. Not only the performances, the cinematography, the stunning visuals, the desert, the drone shots, the nook and corner of the deserts have been covered. The desert, friends, is not a desert in this movie. It is one of the deadliest villains you have watched anywhere in any movie. Because since it is a survival thriller, it is the protagonist versus antagonist. Here protagonist is PRITHVIRAJ SUKUMARAN, the antagonist is definitely the desert, the man versus desert. Desert in this movie, friends, is so impactfully a silent villain that it hardly makes any noise and creates such an impact, and you will start feeling goosebumps, and you will feel you should never be, or anybody should not be in the shoes of PRITHVIRAJ SUKUMARAN in their life, friends. Getting trapped, taken over to a desert in Saudi Arabia, where he doesn't know the language to communicate with the people there, the Arabs who are speaking in the Arabian language. When you watch the movie, friends, when PRITHVIRAJ SUKUMARAN is not able to communicate what exactly he wants to tell, I want a phone, I want to talk to my family, I have lost my path, I have come here, I want to go home, those people are not ready to hear, they don't understand, he doesn't understand their language, they don't understand his language. And being lost in communication, you also will feel yourself in the place of PRITHVIRAJ SUKUMARAN. You will import yourself into the screen. The movie is just like watching the movie from close. Being with PRITHVIRAJ SUKUMARAN, you will experience that journey in every cell of yours. Such an impactful movie making is the goat life. So why does he reach the desert? What has happened previously? What are the troubles he faces there? What are the challenges he faces there? And how time goes away without his knowledge? And what transformations happen in his life? What changes happen in his life? How he adapts to those changes? The way he tries to escape, and every time he fails. Surrounded by cruel men, brutal men. He doesn't know why he is there at all. He has come with a purpose to earn for his family, to earn big, to make money, to live a better life. That was what he was expecting. But he finds himself in the middle of a desert, surrounded by sand and sandstorms everywhere, no escape, rocks, lot of goats. He has made a goat herd there. He is tortured, he is made into a slave. He is surrounded by goats, sheep, camels. He tells, I don't know how to milk the sheep, but he is forced to do that. You will feel for him when a sheep kicks him from the hind legs, when a ram kicks him, and you will feel for him the struggles he is taking place, even to get a glass of water, to drink water, or to get some food. It's real torture he is facing, so PRITHVIRAJ SUKUMARAN, and this survival story is really painful. Friends, this is a real story, actually happened to a particular person, and you would definitely not want to be him. Anybody who has suffered this, your heart and soul will melt and go for them, and especially for PRITHVIRAJ SUKUMARAN here, who has not acted in this movie at all, who has lived that role. See the transformation, best transformation of an actor from a bulky and a chubby youth, right at the beginning of the movie when he reaches Saudi Arabia, then the desert, then see the transformation. The movie is very slow, friends, very slow burner. But you will not feel the heat of the slow screenplay. It's almost near to 3 hours, this particular movie. but every moment you are in the movie, you will feel for Prithviraj Sukumaran. You will feel his journey. You are a part of his journey. If you don't feel that, if you don't get tears in your eyes, if you don't get emotional and wet-eyed at the end of the movie, we are not human beings. Such is the impact the movie throws on you. And what a journey of him, and his transition and also the transformation is simply superb. Friends, the makeup, just watch the makeup. In many frames, you cannot even recognize Prithviraj Sukumaran that he is Prithviraj Sukumaran. From being a chubby youngster to a tortured individual, gradually losing the weight, growing the beard, and in a scene where his buckles of the belt and also the pant doesn't suit him, what he was wearing right at the beginning, that shows that he has thinned out extremely. The skeleton body, he goes nude to take a bath under the big tank, the water which was not available for him, and he feels the heat in spite of the water falling on him, the pain and agony he undergoes. Not only the challenges, the difficulties, he loses his voice at the end. He has blebs, he has swelling, his feet is burnt out but the instinct to survive, the instinct to escape from the desert and go back to his family is very, very strong in him. He tries many times, he gives up, and then he becomes a part of that goat life. He becomes a goat herd, shepherd. He is tortured, but he is waiting for an opportunity. Somewhere there is a hope. In one of the scenes, he tells, I have kept this pant and shirt. Probably I may require this when I need to go home, I need to look good. When he looks up himself in the mirror and he has grown the beard, we could see that he was a trimmed individual when he was an youngster or a smart guy. He gets awkward and he gets very, very sad when he sees his own beard growing up like that. He doesn't recognize himself in the mirror, and he takes a piece of the glass which is smashed and starts chopping his hairs. The sandstorms, the other challenges, the brutal people always with a gun, they're chasing on the camels, he trying to run many times, the limping gait, the way he loses his energy, in spite of losing his energy, how he hops and jumps, that will make you feel, your heart will go to him. Such a brilliant actor is Prithviraj Sukumaran, such a fantastic performance is Prithviraj Sukumaran in this movie, and the survival story, friends, is simply, you'll really feel when you watch this movie. You need to experience this on the big screen. The sand and the desert are the real villains here. Watch out for the oasis scene. Whenever he gets water, he runs to the water. Even his friend, the youngster, he runs behind the water. What all happens to them? A savior who comes into their life, can they save their life or not? Can they win this battle? Whether it is the man or the nature or the sand or the desert, who is going to win? What happens at the end? You need to watch the movie to believe. This is a fantastic survival thriller made, friends. This is India's reply to the Castaway. If Hollywood has Castaway, we have the Good Life or AADUJEEVITHAM. We have PRITHVIRAJ SUKUMARAN for Tom Hanks. Take a bow, take a salute. Phenomenal movie, this, never to be missed, friends. At the same time, the cinematography, as I said, technically also the movie is good. The scenes look repetitive because majority of 75% of the movie is the survival story. It is going very slowly. The slow transformation of Prithviraj Sukumaran from a youngster to the next 4 years or so, a bulky person getting thinned down. This is shown as a transformation, and you cannot hurry up in the screenplay. You cannot place entertainment. Though the story is taken toward the flashback stories of Amala Paul, his family, his mother, to the flashback, what made him to come here. And the transitions are so smartly picturized. Like from his village life to desert and desert to village, those transitions are lovely. That is cinematography for you. And friends, A.R. Rahman's music, the background score, fantastic music. Cinematographer Sunil K.S., hats off, take a bow. A. Shrikar Prasad, editing is also really good. Maybe you feel somewhere the movie should have been shorter by 10-15 minutes, but nonetheless, it makes for a worthy watch. This is once in a lifetime watch, friends. The sound designing is good, the production is good, everything is good, and also the songs, the locations, as I said, in which the movie has been shot is simply fabulous. Leave everything apart, watch this movie to watch a fantastic survival story coming from our soil, the story from our soil, the real story. This is Indian cinema for you in true words and true meaning. And this is our reply for any film industry, that we have the pain, the strain, the time taken to make this movie, and the transformation of PRITHVIRAJ SUKUMARAN, the fantastic actor, the expressions, the emotions, the pain, the agony, whatever he is suffering is clearly seen on his face, the body language, the bends in his body, the hardships of his walking, the limps, the jumps, the scares, everything, and the loss of voice. When he loses his voice and speaks, your tears will roll down of your eyes. Friends, don't miss this movie. Go to the theaters, book your tickets, and watch this movie with entire family. This will be an inspirational, motivational movie, and an emotional movie as well. Hats off to Good Life. Hats off to AADUJEEVITHAM. Hats off and respects to the man who has really fought out in real life and come back from this difficult scenario. And hats off to the movie makers. I cannot finish this review without thanking and also giving a big hats off and cheers to Blessy, who has directed this movie, and Benny Amin for writing that AADUJEEVITHAM novel on which this movie is based on. PRITHVIRAJ SUKUMARAN at his best. Here is an actor whom you will admire throughout your life after watching The Good Life or AADUJEEVITHAM. Book your tickets now for this phenomenal masterpiece. No rating. My heart, my soul, my senses, my emotions, everything with this movie. Deep respects. Hats off. Thanks for watching my video. If you loved my video, kindly like, share and subscribe to my channel. I'll catch up with you all in my next video with yet another movie review. Until then, do take care. Goodbye. Namaste.